YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Hey, shout out to y'all for real. Y'all make me happy all the time. Y'all like my videos. Y'all subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 1K subs, bro. It's ridiculous. It's like hard for me to even imagine it. Like, I wasn't even, just like 5-6 months ago, I wasn't even sure if I should be uploading 2K anymore. But y'all almost got me to 1,000 subs, and it just makes me happy, bro. It makes me excited. We're gonna get there, God willing, and shout out to y'all, because y'all gonna get me there. I got faith. I got faith in y'all. Y'all gonna get me there. And with that being said, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notices. You don't want to miss an upload. We're uploading builds, build reviews, all types of stuff all the time. You don't want to miss out on any content. So make sure you got the noties on. Today, we're back with a new build. Season 6 just dropped. We got new Pro Toon builds. We're going to go ahead and hop right into one. Today, man, we got a shooting guard, best skill defense, archetype Hound. The build is inspired by Dwyane Wade. Now, we do have a Dwyane Wade build on the channel, but we're gonna go over this one. I'm excited to go over this one because, you know, right now the L2 cheese is the meta, and this is the perfect guard to go box up some L2 cheese. So description, we got tough 2 guard, dynamite dribbler, creates plays with ease, locks down opposing players with on-ball physicality and quickness, big steals guy. Facts to all of that. Prime D Wade, the Flash, the dude was just so different, bro. Like, on both sides of the ball, he was getting a bucket, boxing people. Low-key, one of the best shot blocking guards ever. Argue with your mama. But stature, we got height 6'4", weight 230 pounds, wingspan 7 foot. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like they just kind of putting builds together at this point, and they're running out of players to inspire them by. So I get it. But that's what we got for the build. Let's go ahead and get into the attributes. So close shot, we got a 65. No close shot on D Wade. He wasn't playing like completely back to basket under the rim, but he does have some under the rim play, just not close shot style. Driving layup, we got an 80. I'm not gonna lie, this needs to be higher, bro. This gotta be higher. If it's gonna be a D Wade build, it's gotta be higher. But the 80 is still really good. We gotta look at the rest of the attributes and see what's going on. Maybe there are a couple things that made this build have to be this way. Driving dunk, we got an 80. Once again, I think this is just something that has to be higher, bro. But if you got cat breakers, maybe you can up it on this. But driving dunk 80, I still think that's really good for a 6'4" guard. You're gonna get good dunk animations. You're gonna get good layup animations. You get 45 standing dunks. So you people who love the LeBron dunk package, there you go. There you go. Post control 42. He's not playing out of the post, and not until later in his career. Young D Wade wasn't playing out of the post. On to the shooting, we got mid-range shot 78. No sirree. I'm not happy with that at all. There's no reason a D Wade build should have lower than 84, 85 mid-range, because that's where he got a lot of his buckets. He was a slasher and he was able to play out of the mid-range. So I don't really like that. Three-pointer, you get an 87. Listen, bro, I don't know what D Wade this is. But this D Wade, this is crazy. This D Wade can shoot threes. D Wade was not a 3-point shooter, bro. It would have, honestly, if you flipped the two and gave him 87 mid-range, 78 3-pointer, that would be more D Wade. I'm not gonna lie. I would rather see that than what they have it as. But as far as being able to use this build and how they have it made, I do think it's nice that you at least have 87 3-pointer. Free throw, you get a 70. Y'all can't be mad at me. 2K did that. I'm sorry, there ain't no freaking free throw on this build. I don't know what to tell you. On to the playmaking, you're gonna get an 85 pass accuracy. D Wade was kind of a playmaker, not too much of a playmaker, so I think this pass accuracy is a little high, but I like it a lot for the build. Ball handle, you get a 92. I think 92 is perfect. You're gonna get strong handle with this build on Hall of Fame. I like the 92 ball handle. You get handles for days, you get ankle assassin. You're gonna get everything you need to be able to handle the ball. Speed with ball, you get an 80. That is unacceptable. If we're talking about the Flash, the same D Wade that I'm talking about, he needs to have 91. 91 speed with ball. There ain't no reason a D Wade build should have lower than 91, bro. I'm just saying. So I'm not happy with that, but you do still get silver lightning launch. So the build gonna be able to move. You can put your tier 1 max +1 on this and get gold lightning launch, but I think he needs to have Hall of Fame, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I just think he needs to have Hall of Fame. On to the defense. So you get 60 interior defense. I'm kind of cool with that because he wasn't a shot altering player. He was more of a shot blocker. Perimeter defense, you get a 95. So this is where I see like they got the high attributes on this build. That's why a lot of the other attributes are the way they are, because you got 95 perimeter defense, bro. You're gonna be boxing up everything. You're gonna get challenger on Hall of Fame. You're gonna get on ball menace gold, freaking pick dodger gold. You get a lot of good badges. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get immovable enforcer on gold also. So yeah, I like the perimeter defense. Steal, you get a 91. I think 91 steal is the best value for steal in this game. If you're gonna make a build that has steal, you definitely want to get 91, get that gold glove and gold interceptor. My personal preference, I would probably lower it down to 85 and take those points and put them in different places. But I like the archetype name of the Hound. It's just fire, bro. That's a fire build name. But we get a 70 blocks. You're gonna get high flying denier, gotta have it, bro. 68 all you need, but you get a 70, so you're gonna get some better block animations. I'm very happy with that. I like that a lot, especially for a D-Wade build. On to the rebounding. You're gonna get 62 offensive rebound. D-Wade was a decent rebounder. He definitely grabbed boards, so I do like that you at least get rebound chaser, but he was not this wonderful rebounder, so I'm cool with the 62 offensive rebound and then 55 defensive rebound. I'm cool with that. Now, on to the physicals. You get 84 speed. Now, once again, D-Wade is faster than 84 speed, bro. I don't know what they were doing, but 84 speed still ain't bad. Like, I still like the 84 speed. Agility, you're going to get an 86, so you're going to be flying around the court. I like the 86 agility with the 84 speed. I do think 84 is a little low, but 86 agility with 84 speed is going to make this build very, very fast and quick. So I do like that. Strength, you get an 85. So I like that a lot. You're a really strong guard. D-Wade was a tougher guard. Definitely just boxing up people. Very strong, driving to the rack, finishing through contact. That's very D-Wade. And the build is 230 pounds with an 85 strength. You're going to be able to box some people. Vertical, you get a 65. I think this needs to be a little bit higher. Same with the driving dunk, bro. I think the attributes are fire. They're not bad at all for the build itself, but it being D-Wade, I'm kind of like a little disappointed because they could have done better. I don't know where they got these attributes from, but they're not entirely D-Wade, and that's gonna show when I go to grade this build at the end of the video. So let's go ahead and hop into the badges. Legend, sadly, you get no badges, but Hall of Fame, you're going to get Challenger, Off-Ball Pest, and Strong Handle. 3 really good badges to have on Hall of Fame. I like the Challenger and Strong Handle a lot. Going to make this build very viable on defense and offense. Gold, you're going to get Dimer, Glove, Handles for Days, Immovable Enforcer, Interceptor, On-Ball Menace, Pick Dodger, and Unpluckable. Wonderful gold badges, bro. Those are fire gold badges. Like I said, this build, the build itself is a really good build. It has a couple flaws, but it's a really good build, bro. On to the silver badges, you're going to get Ankle Assassin, Break Starter, Deadeye, Float Game, Lightning Launch, Physical Finisher, Set Shot Specialist, Shifty Shooter, and Slippery Off Ball. The build is going to be able to finish. The build is going to be able to shoot the ball. The build is going to be able to play defense, bro. The build is going to be able to handle the ball. This is the perfect guard build. I just don't like how they inspired it by D-Wade. That's the only thing I don't like. Last but not least, we got the bronze badges. You got Aerial Wizard, Bailout, Box Out Beast, High Flying Denier, Layup Mixmaster, Limitless Range, which is crazy on a Dwyane Wade build, Posterizer, I like that, it needs to be higher, Rebound Chaser, and Versatile Visionary. Very fire badges. You get a lot of badges and some really, really good badges for the value that they have them at. I really like this build. We're going to hit continue and see what shades we get. So you're going to get shades of D-Wade, of course, Joe Dumars, and Derek White. Those are fire shades, bro. Especially Derek White. Y'all love that Derek White build, the Iron Guard. That's pretty much what this build is, the Iron Guard, just a little bit different. Your archetype, the Hound, I think that build name is fire, bro. That's why it's going to pain me to say that I just wouldn't change anything. This is how I would keep it. I think the build is fire. I think the attributes are fire outside of maybe 1 or 2 things. It's a really good build. You guys let me know in the comment section how you feel about the build. Is it fire? Is it trash? If you think it's trash or you think it needs some tweaks, What would you change if you didn't care about changing the build name? Let me know in the comment section. Don't just say the build trash though, because if you say it's trash, I'm gonna call you some crazy names, bro. But grading this build from A to F on it being Dwyane Wade, I'm sorry, but I gotta go B. I can't even go B+. I'm gonna have to go B because the attributes just don't fit who D Wade really is. And I kind of see they were trying to make it more defensive. I understand that. But offensively, they just didn't really make D Wade. So I'm gonna have to go with the B. Now, being able to use this build in all game modes, graded A to F, A+, bro. Bro, the build can handle the ball. The build can pass the ball. The build can finish. The build can shoot. The build can box up anything. This is a wonderful guard build right here, bro. This build is fire. You can use this build in the ones. You're going to be able to get a bucket. You're going to be able to box people, dribble, all of the good stuff. You can take it to the twos. You're the perfect one guard on the twos. You got a lot of defense. You can play against the L2. You can play against ISO. You got everything you need. And the build is also cat breaker friendly. And then you can take it to the threes. You can play the 1 or the 2. You could be the primary ball handler or the secondary ball handler. And you take it to the rec, it's the same thing. You can play the 1, the 2, or the 3 if you really need to, bro. The build is fire. I think it's really good. Once again, you guys let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. And it has a fire build named the Hound. I like this build a lot. If you made it this far into the video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications. I really appreciate it. If you made it this far into the video. Like, I appreciate you so much. You're a real one. I got a lot more content coming for y'all soon, so like I said, make sure those post notifications are on. You don't want to miss out, and stay tuned to the channel. We got another video coming out tomorrow. That's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate you all. I love you all. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.